Knee pad, shmee pad. Who needs it where it needs to go? Haha. Some good air conditioning right there. All right, so the guys at SpearPro pointed something out to me. So those cool little clasp that you have on this vest, they can go here, so like I had it before, or they can come across the chest. So today's dive, I'm gonna test it out across the chest. It did bring the knife down just a little bit, which actually can be a little bit easier so that I can just reach up, boop, boop, and it's off. But we'll see how this looks. Cheers. So here's my first drop of the day. Heading down to the bottom. The viz is about 10 to 15 feet, so not too bad. A little bit more in some areas, so get down to the bottom, take a look around, just kind of getting the lungs warmed up, walking through. Let's see, get through this little canopy here, and I get to a little opening, and there's just a big school of juvenile white sea bass sitting here, and just an enormous calico that has decided to swim with them. You can just barely see the line of this massive white sea bass. It's coming across the screen now. I aim, but my arms are getting blocked by two pieces of kelp, and so I don't get a great shot, miss it. But this is literally seconds later. I come to the top and just a massive school of white sea bass cruising along here. So just kind of watch them for a bit. With seeing so many schools of white sea bass juveniles from the top, I figured I'd drop down and hug the bottom for a little bit just to see if a few would come up. But what was amazing is no matter what, if I got to the bottom and just sat, the white sea bass would never come along. But the minute I got to the top, the white sea bass were flowing right under me. Definitely no lack of seeing the sea bass today. So in this area, I'd already seen 2 to 3 30 to 40 inch white sea bass swimming around together, and here they are again. So this time I see the first one, which is the biggest, and I lunge after it. I'm swimming hard, I take my shot, and bam, takes off. But as you see at my muzzle, the line gets tied up, so I quickly get that released, and then of course the real line gets tied up. And so I'm swimming along, trying to pull that out, trying to disengage the line so that this fish can get more line and hopefully wrap itself around one of the kelp fronds that's sitting out there. Here I was able to get a little bit more line out, but I'm really kind of fearful this fish is gone at this point because it's not really tugging anymore. And yes, it's tight, but it doesn't feel like there's anything on it. So I'm going to leave my gun here. I'm gonna swim, follow the line, and see if I can find this fish. I get up to where the fish is and head down. I still can't really see it. I do see its tail, so I grab its tail and bam, takes off. It is ready to go, and I am struggling to grab it. It is hitting me as hard as it can. And finally I get a good grab on it, get it by the gills, and dispatch it quickly so that I can officially claim my very first white sea bass. As you saw earlier in the video, I dropped down a few times trying to see just sea bass from the bottom, and in this case I was just heading back to see if I could find another huge calico, and in this case I run smack into another big school of juveniles. This one's probably my favorite, just swimming along, and I sneak up on two sleeping, and man, just point, I could have stoned him right then and there. So my first white sea bass wasn't the biggest one ever, coming in at 30 inches and 12 pounds. Made some amazing agua chile sashimi, but the biggest prize was that I finally was able to earn a logo that I had actually put together with my buddy Miguel many years ago, where we had a lobster, a sheephead, and a white sea bass in the logo. And for the SoCal Harbor Boys, you didn't get the white sea bass as part of it until you actually shot one. So it was really kind of an accomplishment. After 4 years of hunting, I finally earned that logo. And Miguel, I know you're not with us anymore, but I did it, man. I finally earned that logo. I said I would never use it until I got it, so I officially get to use it. Cheers everybody for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed.